Hello everyone, welcome to our virtual back to school night. I hope all you guys are doing well. My name is Colin Denny. I'm the auto shop teacher here at AutoROP High School, and I just kind of want to introduce the course and talk about some of the things we're going to learn this year. So I really see this class as basic automotive service and repair. All right, I really want to focus on what's regular maintenance on a vehicle, why we have to maintain a vehicle, what happens when that work is not performed, and what can be some of the symptoms of that work. We'll spend a lot of time doing diagnostic scenarios where all cars will come in from the community that we have to repair, and we'll say, hey, this is the problem. What are the symptoms to this problem? And then how can we go out and tackle those things and verify what is the actual fault or what is actually causing that problem. For the most part, we work in the shop for ROP, we're going to be in the shop on Wednesdays and Fridays. And for Auto 1, we'll be in the shop on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Typically, I save Mondays for lecture and just kind of learn basic systems of the car in a generic setting, because obviously every car is different. So how a cooling system works, how the electrical stuff works in a car, and how those modules work, which is becoming increasingly more of a, seems to be, that's what we spend a lot of time troubleshooting some of these electrical issues. And then the way it kind of works in terms of a grading schedule, which I'm trying out something new this year. So I've laid out 20 what I'm calling performance tasks that students have to complete throughout the year. And I try to leave them pretty generic. All right, for example, one of the tasks is to replace a belt in a car. Well, a belt is not really what I'm focused on. If we're replacing a belt in a car, we're probably also doing a power steering pump or an alternator or water pump. So by doing that job, you go ahead and replace a belt. So that's kind of how I tried to write up those performance tasks, to give them, hey, many jobs may lead to this task, and which of those you do doesn't really matter. I just want you to continually be working in the shop. So that's my main focus with that, is that they're working in the shop, they're getting some experience, and most importantly, getting some confidence. As jobs come in, I can't predict every job that's going to come walking through our doors. That's on like a week-to-week basis. And so by having kind of these generic tasks, I just want to keep kids eager to work on vehicles. So if that's the kind of kid that's just sitting in the back of the room and is not kind of jumping in and taking charge, that's my job to go and motivate them. And these performance tasks is how I kind of tie them to that. On my list of performance tasks, there's also I believe five that are just generic. You know, you did something that wasn't on my list, but it still involved working on an automobile, and I'll take any one of those five and they can replace something else with it. So this is not supposed to be in terms of you need to do all these tasks. It's more if you continually are working in the shop and you are productive, you're working safe, you're working clean, we'll go ahead and take care of that grade. That's my main focus. I want kids hands-on, all right? I don't spend too much time in the classroom because I feel we'll learn a lot more out in the shop and getting stuff done. That being said, we do have a number of shop cars, so we can continually work on those. We do work on a lot of teacher vehicles. We have members of the community that call me up and say, hey, I just need a repair, and I'll talk to them about scheduling time to the shop. Obviously, that's open to you guys as well. If you guys have any things that you guys need done on your vehicles, we're more than happy to talk about that task and see if that's something that we can take on. One thing you should know, anything in the shop takes a long time. We're really only wrenching on cars for 3 hours a week. So jobs that take, it's a 5-hour job, that's going to take us a week and a half to get that done. So just keep that in mind as well. Anyway, I really see this as a community shop. This is something that I think students can take pride in, that they're working out here. So if you guys do have any work that you would like us to try and tackle, please reach out to me and let me know. Other than that, communicate with me. This class works best when I'm involved with you guys. All right? This class works best when we're actually doing work for other people, because I think that actually focuses the kids' work a little bit more when it's not just their own car that they can say, oh, that's good enough. Good enough's a terrible term to use. All right, so I want to make sure that we're actually holding kids to a standard, and that does help when we have community input on that. It does naturally put kids on a little more alert when they're doing work and a little more focus. If you have any questions for me, please reach out. This is a great class. These are skills that I swear these kids will use the rest of their life. So that's really what I want them to have, a basic automotive knowledge moving forward from there. Hope all is well, and yeah, just shoot me an email if you have any questions or anything like that, and we'll work together to have a successful school year. All right, take care.